Centripetal force insights. Now let us dive deep into the discussion as to how the centripetal force has been exerted on the body under motion, and how centripetal acceleration aids to that motion as well. Let us say a car is moving straight on road with normal force and acceleration. Now there is a curve to pass through, and what will be the force and acceleration that aids in passing through the curves? If the direction changes, there certainly will be a change in the value of magnitude. The answer to this is simple, that is, when the car is in linear motion, the force exerted on the car is considered to be normal. This exertion of normal force is given by the road on the surface of the car. The normal force is responsible for the motion in curved R because it's the one providing the centripetal force for that curved motion. When the normal force provides another force to the car in order to move in circular path, then that is called as the centripetal force. Generally, centripetal force is given by the static friction that S aid in circular motion of an object. The normal centripetal acceleration insights. Before we discuss the centripetal acceleration, we need to know about the velocity factor and what drives it to the acceleration part. The velocity in curved path is required to drive the object further down the path. When the speed is altered, there will surely be acceleration aiding the motion. Centripetal acceleration is the one which has so many other factors are been included. Time period and frequency are been considered when we take into account of the centripetal acceleration. Frequency in a circular path is the number of revolutions made by the object, and the time period one such revolution is given the reciprocal of frequency. In any circular motion, the distance or displacement is given by the circumference of that circular path. So we consider the radius and the velocity with which the object travels the circular path. We can easily find the centripetal acceleration in order to determine the various factors of the circular motion. Centripetal acceleration is the velocity divided by the radius, and when the velocity is doubled, the centripetal force is quadrupled. Centripetal force versus centripetal acceleration formula. Centripetal force formula is given by the mass, velocity, and the radius. Fc equals mv2/r. Where Fc equals centripetal force, m equals mass, v equals velocity, r equals radius. We must be aware of the fact that this formula is something that is similar to the conventional formula of the force. This formula is similar to the one where Newton's second law provides a product of acceleration and mass. The tangential acceleration that occurs in the curved path is also known sometimes as the centripetal acceleration. The formula for centripetal acceleration is given as AC equals V2R, where AC is the centripetal acceleration, V equals velocity, R equals radius. In a circular path where a body moves with a particular velocity, we take into consideration of the revolution that body makes in a particular period given. The frequency is nothing but the number of revolutions made. Frequently asked questions. What is the formula for centripetal acceleration in vector form? The centripetal acceleration in vector formula is simply the conventional formula. The formula is given as AC equals V2R. Expanding this formula, we get the result as AC equals R2. Here, indicated the angular frequency as it gives the number of rotations made by the object in the circular motion. The circumference of the circular path gives the distance in order to calculate the centripetal acceleration, from which we can derive the value for radius. When does centripetal component of acceleration arise in a system? The centripetal component acceleration in a system arises when the velocity is changed. Normally, when the body travels in the circular path, it will take different directions, which in turn change the magnitude too. A vector quantity will have a magnitude value and direction value, so does the velocity. What is centrifugal force? Force that pulls away from center is centrifugal force. When any object is pulled from the center of its circular path by action of a force is called the centrifugal force. Hence this force pulls the body away from the center point in the curved path. Please visit our website lambdageeks.com for more articles on technology, engineering, mathematics, and various other domains. Scientific calculator and many more other tools.